Hey. It's the 12 o'clock siren here, Matthew Harvey at the 3 o'clock spot with James Hartley on my left.
And I am at the 6 o'clock spot, which would make Jason Fuller at the 9 o'clock.
7:30 spot?
Maybe. I got it right this time, though.
Do I have a microphone? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, I just can't hear myself because my
I think
head's
the
still
music
stuck.
is blaring.
It is. Sorry,
Hey,
everyone.
I like my Dallas loud in your face.
We can turn it up. Let's play it out. All right, how we doing? Michael
Good.
Daugherty
Good.
in the
Michael
house.
Daugherty was
Just
here.
left.
I'm going to be honest. I said this to him a while ago. The first time I heard him sing, I was like, oh, man, that is great, like campfire music, sit around. You know, that dude's good. And now he's like, no, I'm going to be really good.
Yeah, he's a legit recording artist.
Yeah.
Clearly
now.
transformed from hobbyist to professional.
Absolutely.
Is that what
That's
you're
probably the best way to articulate it.
Man, he is a humble dude. He's too modest. That guy is oozing musical talent and just artistic talent in general.
Yeah, when we, I mentioned it in the interview when we first started playing together. I kind of insinuated that we started at the same level, but even within the first month or two of us playing, I knew I was like, that guy's he's got it. He's got it
Right.
figured out. You know,
Right.
Certainly writing some good songs.
yeah. While we were still trying to figure out Creeping Death, he was already working on the solo or whatever.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, he's good. He's a cool dude. He's
We'd like to
he's a
thank
lot of
him.
fun, man.
We'd like to thank him for coming in kind of short notice too.
yeah, absolutely.
Brought his guitars up here, the pickups he makes, and was able to crank out a tune for us.
It was we actually played two.
We played two.
Michael
Yeah.
Daugherty
And they're
tunes.
good,
One
man.
recorded,
They're
one
good.
live. That was our first ever live experience with music up here.
Yeah, I'd be interested to hear the feedback from what everybody says about it.
Hopefully there was no feedback.
Dang, you were on it
Da-dum.
today,
Man.
with the double
Rim
entendres.
Yeah.
Rim
yeah.
shot.
Did I say that
These
right?
the easy ones.
All right, so what do we got?
Entendres.
We got coming up Wednesday. What's Mr. Newton? David Newton?
David Newton of
Okay,
the
explain to me.
Blake Nation tribute to Blake Shelton band.
Yes. So
He
what's
will be
his-
in Wednesday.
His story is he sounds so much like Blake that Blake
Well,
sought him out.
That's the rumor. I've not heard him personally. He was referred to me by somebody who came highly recommended as somebody we need to get a hold of and pick his brain. He has a cover band for Blake Shelton called Blake Nation. They were actually handpicked to play at Blake's bar up in Tishomingo, Old Red.
Cool.
Yeah.
And they called him up and asked him to play up there. So he's got a show in Hanks coming up in McKinney, and he's got a show next month. I think it's in November at Old Red. So
We might need to do a siren on location.
yeah, we might have to travel up there, or
That's
maybe
cool.
a Hanks. So we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's got some good stuff coming up for us.
Yeah.
There's a lot of remote shows I would like to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I want to go to Scoop's house and go fishing.
We'll just narrate it. Yeah. No, actually,
He thought I was kidding when we suggested. I was serious.
Yeah, he
as
laughed. He
everything.
didn't know that we were just looking at him.
I was like, no, man, really, let me
I
come
think
fish
Hannah
out there.
gave us some of those looks too.
Yeah.
Like, we're serious. Bring a lot of.
No, we're gonna
fish
set up
Yeah.
in your storefront and
We're gonna
eat food the whole time.
I would like to go to Terlingua to
Yeah.
Chili Fest or
Yeah.
whatever.
That'd be cool.
It's
Yeah.
been a dream of ours for a while.
It has been. Also, I'd like to go to Chili Fest in Bryan College Station.
College Station.
You know,
Ooh.
that'd be good.
Have you been?
To
Jason?
Chili Fest, I
Yeah.
have not.
Yeah.
Some of my friends have been.
Yeah.
Man, I love College Station.
Did they call it Chili or something like that?
I think it's Chili Fest, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Is
Chili
it Chili
Fest.
Fest? Okay.
Yeah.
You know, those college folks like to go. just
That's
say
where they
chili.
do their
Oh, you go to Chili?
ring dunks and stuff, correct?
They do. So the ring dunks are no longer, what's the word I'm looking for? Sponsored or endorsed?
Oh, endorsed, yeah. Yeah.
Because I think
So
they
it's
probably
like
had some
a-
deaths or something.
You can do this, but we'll look away type
Yeah,
thing.
I have a friend of mine. She lives out in California now, but she was a tiny little thing, like 5'2", 90 pounds, and she did her ring dunk, and she said it was kind of a bad choice,
Ugh.
But it pictures look
I'm
fun.
not familiar with it.
Oh, they put a ring and a pitcher of
your,
beer, and you drink
Oh
the
yeah,
pitcher of the beer.
ring chug.
Yeah, when you get
Yeah.
your
Gotcha. Yep.
Yeah.
they call it ring dunk, right?
Yeah, ring
Yeah.
dunk.
Okay, I've never heard
Dunk
it
in
called
a
that. I know
pitcher
what
of
you're
beer.
I'm familiar with
Yeah.
the ritual.
Cool. I
You're-
like
you're
that
wearing
whole
some,
place, man. We could go down there anytime you want.
You're wearing some A&M colors.
Yeah,
I
you
am.
look like an Aggie today.
I am. Honestly, my biggest regret, and especially being in sales and seeing what the power of that ring does, I wish I could go
You
back in
want
time and go
an
to.
Aggie ring, do you?
I wish I could. Maybe I can buy one somewhere. I don't know.
What's
you
it
know.
do?
it'll basically get you hired when you may not be the most qualified candidate. You know, I mean, I say this in the best possible way, and I mean it in the best possible way. It's kind of a cult.
Yeah.
And that ring
like
has power, man.
Well, that's
fraternity,
no secret,
man, like a brotherhood.
Yeah, it really is.
I didn't go to A&M. I just have a few friends that did, and I've spent a little bit of time down there. I love the place.
Yeah.
I like the traditions and the atmosphere down there, man. It's a pretty big town that feels like a tiny town.
Yeah, it's like if
nice people and
if Austin is Austin and Nashville is the conservative Austin, UT being in Austin is like A&M, but it's the liberal A&M, and A&M's the conservative school.
Yeah, I mean, I have friends that are Longhorns, friends that are Red Raiders, and they're all cool in their own way.
Yeah. I like the tradition behind
that
stuff.
Everything but Sooners.
Yeah,
right?
I'm not a big.
No,
big
I
one.
can't do that.
I'm going to give Meredith Hodge a shout out here and say I get tired of the Boomer Sooner stuff that I see. Okay.
I think all of us Texans can agree that we think, oh, you
As a bartender, I get tired of it.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
Oh, you.
All right, well, let's not alienate any more of our listeners,
Oh,
our
yeah.
few listeners that we have.
Go Boomer.
You know, honestly, I'm all right with that, with the Boomers. I'm just kidding. Speaking of bartending, you just got back into the Life Behind Bars group.
Oh, I did. I got kicked out of it for a while.
Oh, wow. What's that about?
If
What
you
is
don't know
a Life Behind
probably
Bars?
nobody knows what we're talking about.
No.
Here. This is just a Facebook group of bartenders.
Yeah, it's a funny group.
Yeah, bartenders get on and rant and rave and talk about this and that, but you're not supposed to promote within it.
Yeah.
So I got booted a few years ago for promoting the Diners Club card.
Which Matthew was not, or
which, if you
to
know
my
anything
knowledge,
about
ever
the service
employed.
industry, I've never been employed by Diners Club. And if you know anything about service industry, the one club that you never swipe on your card reader is the Diners Club.
Yeah.
Every point of sale system has a Diners Club option for you to choose, just in case you catch that one person out there with the Diners Club. So I thought it'd be funny to
And they
say,
kicked you out for that?
yeah, anybody out there need a Diners Club account? Hit me up.
here's something.
And all this, like 3 weeks later, I was like, hey, I'm not getting notifications for this place anymore. And they booted me, I guess. And that's the only thing I could come up with.
Well, here's something.
All the vulgar memes I posted didn't faze them, but
Of course.
the Diners Club, they're like, all right.
If somebody can prove to us that they actually have a Diners Club, we have a koozie in your future.
Oh, absolutely. I've never seen a Diners
there we
Club.
go.
Yeah. So
speaking of koozies, you've been hiding koozies again.
Oh, man, yeah, I've been at it.
You're
That's
out
fun.
on
I hit up a new city.
You did? Where'd you go?
Trenton.
Big
Nice.
T.
I said city.
Hey, it'll be a city one of these days.
It will.
It will be probably
Yeah, I
sooner
went
rather than
new
later.
town, we'll say. I went to the next town over.
The next town over.
Hit a couple over
What
there.
town you
and,
going to do next?
Well, you'll have to wait and see. Check
Maybe,
on that Facebook.
Maybe Bailey.
Maybe Blue Devil Country?
What?
Yeah.
Your mom asked for some Bailey. We're small but strong, she
Yep.
says.
Yeah, it's true. It's true up there. It's
That
it's the
cracked
Wild
me
West.
up. I laughed when I read that.
That's funny.
We could.
We're small but strong.
We
Does
could
it
go
say
either
that
way.
on the sign
That's what
when
she
you
said. I
enter
don't know.
Bailey?
I don't know where it came from.
Should.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
We could do Bailey and we could do White Right.
Maybe Frognut.
White, right, yeah. Well, Celeste will get one because I drive through it all the time.
Absolutely.
Let's head out to Frognut and give them one.
Frog Knot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Put one on the old water tower.
What?
I'm not going to give it away.
No. Jason, what'd you do this weekend? You've been kind of.
Man, I'm still
been feeling
battling this pollen. It's trying to kill me, man.
You need to move to Colorado.
I do.
Let's all move to Colorado.
Matter of fact, I sent my wife a list of states that have low pollen counts this week.
What are they? That's good.
Colorado's one?
Yeah, northwestern from here. Everything from Colorado, Utah, Wyoming, Montana, Washington. They're
Low
low.
pollen.
Yeah.
Buddy of mine lives in Whitefish,
The
Montana.
best place for allergy sufferers. I think Nevada, too.
Buddy of mine lives in Whitefish, Montana, and they're getting like 3 feet of snow.
Yeah,
already.
I seen that it's snowing there.
Glacier National Park and all that.
Cool.
It's a beautiful part of the country.
Man,
Been
a
pretty
good
warm
hard
here.
freeze here would help me out.
Yeah, exactly.
Allergy-wise.
And just morale-wise, I'm tired of the heat.
Right.
It's been hot.
We're in fall in October, and it's still almost 100 degrees.
Yeah, it'll
I
happen.
don't like it.
It'll cool off. Don't worry about it.
I'm ready.
Matthew's
We're talking about the weather.
summer
We
guy.
said we wouldn't talk about the weather until episode 14.
That's true.
No, we're not there yet. How many
Sorry.
is this, though? This is
7.5
times 2.
Says,
Yeah.
Is this not 14?
Well, we're
technically-
not counting the 0.5s
Oh,
Oh, okay.
for the sake of my argument earlier.
All right, man. Yeah, I hadn't done much, man. Watched a little football and been lazy.
We had a cool idea earlier talking after Michael's interview about Halloween, what we're going to do.
Oh,
Tell me.
get ready for
we've got Halloween on the Square coming up on the 31st, Thursday, October 31st.
We want to get face-to-face with our listeners. We want to learn our demographic.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we're going to be up there. It's going to be, it won't be broadcasted live, obviously. That's a little bit of a limitation
we'll be
for this
recording
format.
live for
We'll
sure.
be recording live.
So when they do Halloween on the Square for all the kiddos, we're going to be out there in costume.
yes, and get ready,
We
guys.
will
It's going to be an
have-
interesting
We will
costume.
be set up.
Are we going to be a horse, like a 3-person horse?
Yeah.
that'd be-
Or maybe like one of those hard-boiled detectives
It'd be
where
tough
we
to
all
put
wear
your
a
headphones-
trench coat,
Yeah.
you know, like
It'd be
little
tough to put your
rascals.
headphones on wrong.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. You're
No,
getting it.
we've
You're
got-
getting it, Matthew.
figured it
You
out.
got it
Mine are
on
on
right.
right.
Don't worry about it.
We've got it narrowed down to a couple, but I think people will dig the way we go, I think.
Yeah, I think
with the-
it'll be hard to miss.
yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of fits us, too.
So
I think so, especially in this
we
format.
thought about we've got we got 4 mics here.
Can we give a hint?
There'll be 3 people broadcasting, Matthew, James, and Jason. So that means we have
What's-
1 mic left open.
the 4th mic.
What do we do with that 4th mic? I
We should flag people
suggested
down and just get them on.
that you nominate your grandfather to come talk on it,
Cool.
Yeah.
That's
Or
very cool.
or grandmother.
Yeah.
Grandfather, grandmother.
Yeah.
But I suggested that be the case.
So come up to us at the Halloween show. This is what we're in. Bring
maybe-
your cool grandpa or
maybe
grandma.
even get in touch with us beforehand if you want to, and
Yeah.
Let
organize
us
it.
know if you're going to be there.
We can get a list going.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, that'd be
can we
good.
can we just
Nominate
flag some
your
people down and ask them
grandparent.
about their costumes and whatnot?
that'd be
We
great.
could go, remote.
Let's do that.
We could even
Do we have
it.
a remote headset? I'll walk around and ask people
I'll
stuff.
work on that.
We should get that.
Yeah, we
We should tell our sponsors.
Yeah.
Do we have? We don't have a sponsor.
Let me check.
do
No.
we? Maybe by 14 we'll have one.
14, yeah. 50, yeah, well, technically.
I hope it's something cool like Nike.
I think we're.
Oh wait, no,
Can I-
not Nike.
Can I go ahead and
Adidas.
plug this?
What's that?
I think we're thinking about doing a Thanksgiving type event right up here at the southwest. Is it southeast corner of the square? Wherever.
Southeast.
Southeast,
Southeast
yeah.
corner of the square.
Also
Cowboy
known as
corner.
the Cowboy Corner.
Cowboy
Also
Corner.
known as
The Siren headquarters.
Crawford's old corner.
Crawford's old corner. That'd be Knuckleheads.
Yeah, it's Knuckleheads now, but
Yep.
some of you guys might remember it as Crawford's old building.
Crawford, across the street
Mm-hmm.
from the Crawfords.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna maybe do an event, charity kind of based, right? Like
Yep.
maybe a Toys for Tots
Man,
type thing.
I really think we should do some kind of a toy drive, and I'd like
Just-
for it to be local. I just,
Jason, explain what you've done in the past and what we'd
okay,
like
once
to,
upon a
develop
time-
up here.
Once upon a time, some of my friends and I got together and we had a little party. We called it the Pilgrim Party because it was Thanksgiving weekend. And we had so many people show up that we the next year we decided everybody bring a donation and we'll donate some money to children's charity, like a toy drive. And come to find out, Leonard had its own. So we didn't have to go to like Toys for Tots or anything like that. But it went directly to Leonard Children, and we raised quite a bit of money. So I think for something like this, man, we could do maybe even more. I'll tell you this, that particular year, the number of kids that go to Leonard schools that were signed up for the toy program blew me away. It's a lot. It's more than you think. So, man, maybe if we could get some of our listeners together, our friends, and everybody bring a
We've got
toy.
a spot up here that we can definitely host it.
Yeah, man.
and
Maybe we
have,
could get a
as
band.
many
we could-
people as we can really
Can we get? Maybe we
back
could get
in.
a band.
food,
Might be able to.
beer.
See, here's the cool thing. Because it's Thanksgiving, everybody has something that they make that's delicious, right?
That's true.
Maybe your mom makes really good potato salad, or
Mine-
maybe we should do
My
that.
wife makes deviled eggs.
Everybody just
I love
bring the
deviled
thing
eggs.
that you make the best,
Had
Yeah.
about 9 of them today.
and we'll have a
The
spread.
thing, so a potluck dinner of what you make the best.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
No need to.
It
you know,
doesn't matter. It
organize
doesn't
with
have to be
anybody else.
Thanksgiving themed
Oh,
or
are
anything.
you bringing this? Are you bringing mashed potatoes? Well, I want to
Yeah.
bring You bring
Yeah,
what
bring
you
it.
want. Whatever
If
you
you
make
make-
really good.
I'll try
Chips
them
and
both.
salsa, the best. Bring it.
I will try 15 mashed potatoes in a row
Yeah.
if that's what you're gonna
So,
bring.
are we really doing this? Are we telling
I think-
people?
I don't know. I think we should think about it though.
I think we should.
Let's put some feelers
we
out.
need some
Yeah.
people to respond and say if they. We need young people, old people,
everyone.
local, next town over.
Sure. Businesses are
that
welcome.
type of
Just whoever
support
wants
to do something like this.
Yeah, I think, man,
we'll
could
do it either
something
way,
cool.
but we would love to have that kind of support.
That would be really cool. It'd
So
be
let us
fun,
know.
and we get to meet some of our listeners that we want to get together with.
And a lot. Speaking of which, a lot of people have been reaching out to me, Jason, and James via Messenger on Facebook or email or phone calls or text or whatever it is, giving us feedback here and there.
They have, man. A lot of really nice compliments about Matthew and I. Not so much.
Not so much
I've
me.
gotten the
Sorry.
same thing. That's so funny.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Sorry,
you guys be nice to James.
It's because I need to apologize for my voice again.
He said, they're like, that James has the worst voice.
The worst
the worst
voice.
Radio voice.
I hate it. I don't even wear
Until
headphones
I
when I'm
speak, and
podcasting.
We all do.
Until I speak and I'm all nasally. And
But seriously, we'd like to thank the people that have reached out.
yeah, keep
in some
doing it,
form or
please.
fashion.
Tell us what you like. Tell us what you don't like.
Yeah.
I think it's important
It helps a
to
lot.
coming, how we started this with the more, how do I say this politically, the wiser generation, right?
Sure.
We're going to keep that. That's, the stories of Leonard from times past. That's going to be a central theme for this. But also we're going to branch out and talk to the businesses and talk to the artists. And, I mean, it's, community, news, entertainment.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to hit, all three of those.
Yeah, so
and developing that and coming up with the diversity off the bat is difficult.
from the
so-
feedback we've got so far, I do know this. There are a lot of Leonard folks and surrounding area folks that love the Leonard stories, and we get some interesting Leonardites to come on. That's going to keep happening.
We would
tell
love
us some people that
suggestions
we're
on that,
overlooking.
too. So, nominate people. Like I said, nominate your grandfather. Those are the stories we're wanting to hear.
Yeah, and that's kind of our bread and butter.
Grandmother.
We're going to keep doing those things. Don't worry if it goes a couple episodes and you don't hear a Leonardite.
It'll always be
it'll
there.
come back. We're going to keep doing that as soon as. A lot of times they're just not available. So
Yeah, we kind of have to.
everybody, man, like we were
We're
talking
trying to
about
throw
earlier.
a bunch in, back to back, and
Everyone's
every week
interesting, so
yeah,
our list is growing,
We've got a huge list of people.
and it grows every day. It seems
Yeah, it
like.
does. Everybody and a lot of people, suggestions. So, we'll filter through it all.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
I like the filtering. It's kind of the.
Where do you think
fun
we'll be
part.
in a year?
Man, I hope.
Tell me honestly, what you think will happen? You
In
think
a
we'll still
year-
be doing this?
Yes, a year from now. Well, I'm going to do it until there's less than one person listening. If my mom still
till
listens,
Jason quits.
yeah,
Yeah.
until Jason quits and my mom's not listening anymore, then I'll hang it up. But the response we've got, the number of downloads, it shows that there's an interest. What I would like to see in a year, I hope people in Bonham and Whitewright and Celeste feel the same way about it that our local folks do now. And so I would like to
And get engaged in it.
Yeah,
too.
get engaged
Start
and-
nominating people from their communities.
yeah,
If they so
yeah,
choose,
for sure.
somebody that maybe needs to be acknowledged, or somebody unsung hero that we don't know about, or
I'm excited
somebody who
for,
had ancestors that were giants.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
I'll tell you what I'm excited for, and what I hope continues to happen in the next however long we do this. I want to do more stuff with the community. Like this Halloween thing coming up. That's going to
Yeah.
be fun.
Yep.
Maybe the holiday tournament. Maybe the picnic next year.
Yep.
Well-
Those are things I want to be. I want the siren to be there.
Matthew and I
Yeah.
talked about this offline the other day. This is just kind of a thought. Well, I guess we all talked about it. Maybe a year from now, when we've got 100 episodes or something, putting together an event. And maybe
expect a cool one.
Yeah,
that's all I'm
like
going to say on that.
right. We'll leave it at that. But I would like to have a community wide event, or a audience wide, however wide that may be,
Yep.
and put together some sort of gala, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to
At your
describe it.
house?
Yeah.
Maybe, or maybe here.
Or
You just
here.
got a new house, right?
I did. We could do it
Be
at
a
my
great
house.
place to
Yeah.
host.
Yeah.
We can use the Baptist church parking if they'll allow
Well,
that.
you do
true.
have the parking.
Well,
I might have the most parking.
that's
if,
true.
if the church
You got
doesn't
extra
mind.
bed. You got extra place to stay at the Boyers too. They got the RV outside.
Man,
That's it.
my neighbors, for those that don't know, we just recently bought a house, and our across the street neighbors, Gwen and Greg Boyer, just got home from vacation, and they came over and brought us a pina colada cake that Gwen
Oh.
made. It's awesome.
Sounds
I love
amazing.
the Boyers, man.
Yeah, I saw Gwen today, and she said she had just finished. She didn't know. She's been gone. Her and Greg have been
Mhm.
gone, and she just finished listening to Eugene's episode,
Really
and she had really good things to say.
cool.
About
Very
Yeah.
cool.
Man, they're super cool.
it. Yeah,
Super cool
hello,
neighbors.
the Boyers.
absolutely.
Hey, the Boyers. If you make it to this one, it'll probably be a month or so before you get
Yeah,
here.
might.
but But we love you guys.
So happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that 3?
That's 3.
Did I say
You're good.
that's 3?
Maybe.
You're good.
All right.
Cool. Yeah.
Um,
So I got new neighbors, new house. We can do it at my house. I don't care.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Let me tell my
I,
wife.
honestly, I hope there's 1,000 people in attendance. I hope we have to go rent somewhere. You know, that's kind
Maybe
of
we could have the whole square like Eugene did for the pharmacy thing.
that would be outstanding.
Yeah.
You know,
We'll just do it up
Well, he
here.
was talking about doing a quarterly event,
right?
possibly, so we can maybe.
Tag along on
Yeah,
the.
he
On
can-
So give me a hint. What kind of guests do you have in mind? Can you name a couple that you would like to have on that maybe we haven't reached out to?
Guest for the show right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
Or
potential
are you
guests.
talking about the party or the gala?
No,
the-
just guests for the show.
I don't know how you want to tease them.
Just tell me a couple names that maybe we haven't reached out to yet. But if things go right, you could have them on here.
Well, first off, RC Kuhn.
RC
He
was number one on our list. It's kind of the reason we started doing this, right?
Yeah, he was one of the inspirations.
Yep.
From when they
Um,
gave him the key to the city, that kind of sparked us.
Yeah, that we just kind of started snowballing off that. So he was kind of under the weather and may
RC
still be able
is
to get on.
number one on the list, I think.
Also, Garrett Todd, if he'll answer his phone.
Yeah,
Garrett,
that vibrating thing in your pocket.
Yeah.
I'm not sure Garrett's aware. He's a friend of the show. He has a seat anytime he wants it. You guys that have been asking for Garrett, he won't call us back.
Which maybe he wants to break up with us. I don't know.
Arvis Buchanan,
Yep.
Eddie Suddeth.
Yep.
Joe T. Suddeth.
Yep.
Man, I could name a bunch. Billy Wayne Martin.
yeah.
Billy Wayne be
I was gonna say
cool. I
Billy
want to
Wayne.
hear all about the ins and outs of the Leonard Volunteer Fire Department.
I want to hear about the calls,
Yeah, for sure.
how it works being the volunteer.
Yeah,
it's a
and
different
like I
schedule.
said, we may or may not have reached out to some of these people, but they're people we want on. And if you listeners,
Tons of people on the list.
if you got people we're overlooking, let us know. We want
Matthew?
them too.
Sorry, switching gears here. You're going to be out of country for a little while, huh?
You're leaving?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Well, actually getting back on the 31st.
Where are you going?
So hopefully I'll be on time
You going
to the Halloween party.
You better keep that costume in your Jeep. In your ride.
I've already thought about it. Hong Kong. My dad offered me a trip. He's going to Hong Kong for work.
Wow.
Right in the midst of a civil war.
Yeah,
It's
Wow.
great.
at the end of the month.
That's how much we
so-
love Liberty on the 12 o'clock siren. Matthew's going to support the Hong Kongers in their fight against
I'll go raise my fist or something.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Resist
Fight the
and
power.
stuff.
Cool.
But anyway,
That's
he,
really
yeah,
cool.
he's got a flight going there. I've been kind of bothering
Have you been
him.
before?
No,
No?
I've never
Cool.
been in Asia.
That's
I've been
cool.
to Europe a few times.
I want to go to Japan, Tokyo.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I like the car culture and stuff.
Well,
It's kind
I've
of
been
neat.
bothering him for years to take me on. Now he's doing the longer international trips. So when I was a kid, went on a couple trips of his, Chicago, Phoenix, that sort of thing. And now he's on these bigger flights and bigger planes. So was hoping to get on something. Brett, my brother, flew down to Santiago, Chile. with him
That's
once.
awesome.
Cool.
So hung out with the crew and all that stuff at the hotel, and they all went to
Very cool.
dinner and all that. So you got a built-in audience, and you built
cool.
people that are somewhat familiar with it and all that. But anyway, yeah, it'd be cool to
You and your
fly with
wife?
him. No,
And-
just
and your dad?
a solo thing.
Oh,
it's
really?
It's during the week, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And also extremely last minute.
When is
as
that?
of last week, at the end of the month.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
28th through the 31st.
So you're not going to miss any episodes of The Siren, are you?
I should be here just in time for the Halloween thing.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll wear my costume on the plane.
Who's gonna hide? Who's gonna hide the koozies? I guess
don't
James
know.
and I will have to get
We'll
out and
have to
hide them.
Take up
Yeah.
the
Well,
slack.
Listen,
this is all
That's
the plan.
another
This-
thing.
This is a standby flight, so I could be here.
That's
the
another
whole
thing.
week,
These koozies you've been hiding. I've been thinking about getting out and getting them myself.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't.
So
You
yeah,
know where they are?
You have to beat me.
Can you figure out where they are?
Everyone.
Really?
Yeah.
You've known?
Yeah.
Even the
Even
water
Trenton.
tower one?
Yeah. Everyone.
Mobile.
Really?
I'm not even kidding.
Mobile?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty
Well, I knew mobile because I know where you guys eat lunch.
good. Ah.
And when I use my context clues, but
Yeah.
I knew where it was.
If I'd done the picnic table, it'd have been no-brainer.
You did one the other day where you hit it with someone, right? And they kind of took it around with them.
Yeah, we left it with the
Now
police
that one
officers
would have
up
been
here.
kind of difficult.
Yeah.
And the one you hit in the gravel, I didn't know exactly where the gravel was, but I knew it was close to here.
That's right back here by the...
The Trenton, I knew where the Trenton was.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at that game.
Wow, I'm impressed.
That
so
backroading finally pays off.
I'm thinking about.
I guess so.
Yeah,
For
I'm thinking
both of
about
us.
whenever you post one, I'm going to jump out and try to get it before our listeners do.
Yeah, you better be quick.
Beat me to it.
We had a listener within 10 minutes of our last interview with Michael.
Yeah.
Picked it right off the window here.
Yeah, that scared me.
While recording live.
I jumped. Did you see me jump like a girl, like a
Shout
cat?
out. Who was that? Tiffany.
Yeah.
Who was it?
Let's see
Tiffany
here.
Melton McClure.
Oh, cool.
No.
Cool.
She said after posting it, she says, "Lindsay Lowry, you have made my child hooked on this now."
Really?
Yeah.
Koozie finding
a
or
picture of her
the
little
siren?
girl.
Probably
She
koozie
posted
finding.
a picture of her little girl with the koozie.
Cool.
She's down, likes the
That's how we got all these
scavengering.
cool.
tens of listeners. Is we have to resort to
We have to give them
the
things.
gimmick.
Cheesy radio promotions.
That's
We have to give them things. That's cool. Whatever.
Yeah, but
Whatever it
people,
takes to
people are
get
still
listeners.
get them within 10, 15 minutes, sometimes an hour. But that's pretty cool.
If you could have any celebrity on, who would it be as a guest?
You know who I reached out to?
Joe Rogan?
No. So at 1 degree away, though, there was a guy he had on named Zuby, Zuby. He is an English rapper. Anyway, he's sort of a conservative-oriented dude. He was on Joe Rogan not too long ago. Well, he happens to be traveling through Texas right now. I follow him on Twitter. And he's like, hey, if y'all want to do some collaboration or interviews or whatever, reach out. So I reached out. We'll see.
Cool.
We'll see. He's an interesting cat. Look him up on Spotify. It's all positive reinforcement kind of English rap.
I'll tell you an exciting. I'll throw out a little tidbit of a future guest.
Who's that?
We talked about Texas country earlier.
Yeah.
There's no bigger Texas country band right now, I would say,
Than who?
than Whiskey Myers.
Oh.
Yeah.
And we may or
We have
may
a
not
connection there.
know a cat or two from that band, and they've expressed a little interest in coming on and talking about what's going on in that world.
You think so?
I'm not going to say any
That's
names,
exciting.
but
I just heard they're going to be on the Today Show.
yeah, they're blowing up right now.
That's
they opened for the
insane.
Rolling
They had a
Stones,
big,
man.
they had a big night on a Friday night, didn't they?
They did. They
Down at
played
the Bomb Factory, I believe. They had
Southside
a CD,
Ballroom, I believe.
CD release,
Yeah.
an album
Album release, man.
Album release party. A lot of people were there.
We're going to get one of those cats. I'm not going to
Shout
say
out-
who, but
Shout out to Derek and Nicole Minchie for listening on their way to that show.
Oh, yeah. I saw
They,
that.
that's
they
cool.
texted us a picture of themselves at the Adares.
in front of a
And if you know Adares, there's a city limit sign for Leonard, Texas in the back. So they
I wonder who
texted
put
a
that
picture
there.
of us. I don't know. It's been there forever.
That's cool.
It's one of the.
Is your name on it? Have you signed it?
I have not, because you can sign everything there.
We should sign it.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, we should.
We should
Put
go
a
stick a 12
sticker
o'clock
on it.
siren sticker on it.
Yeah, and a
Absolutely.
koozie.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's go right now.
Oh, that's gonna be a tough
No,
one
we
to
better
pick
not.
up.
We better not. It's Sunday night. I got to work tomorrow.
That's
Let's
true.
do that.
I do
But
too.
that's cool, man. Thanks,
Yeah.
Derek.
Yeah, appreciate y'all.
We like that stuff. Keep doing
Yeah.
that. Send us stuff.
Whiskey
Pictures.
Myers.
Yeah, so maybe Whiskey Myers and man, we're getting musical around here.
I like it.
We are.
I like it.
That's the entertainment part.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's snugly right into
we
that.
might get wrapped up in the entertainment part.
I
Yeah,
hope
maybe.
people like our guests because I do.
Yeah.
We've had a blast talking.
We
Absolutely.
have 3 listeners. I know.
Absolutely.
Us 3. I listened to a couple yesterday and I laughed a lot.
Yeah, my wife said that she's really liking the .5s. She
A lot of
thinks they're
people have
funny.
been saying
Yeah.
that. They love the .5. That's why we wanted to have
I've caught myself
people
laughing
on
at
just to
stuff.
chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, the .5s are funny.
I feel weird when I say something that makes me laugh. know?
Both of you guys said some things that made me laugh on 4.5
Yeah.
when we were talking about bathroom humor.
Oh, man. Yeah, I got a call from Lucas Miles when you
Lucas
said that
Miles. What's up, Lucas?
Yo.
when you said that people lose their minds. He said it brought tears to his eyes. He laughed so hard.
Well, people are animals, man.
They are.
That's
they
where
are.
Washington
People are
listens are
animals.
coming from.
That's it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Lucas Miles, what's up, buddy?
Hey,
Long
dude.
time no see.
He's coming in soon.
Come visit.
He's going to. Maybe we'll have him on.
Come visit.
That'd be fun.
It'd be great.
Let's get an old school hang at the Boom Boom
He'd
Room.
be great in the .5.
He would be great.
You know.
Come
So-
on the show. Tell us about Seattle, rainy Seattle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Went to a
Rainy.
Mariners game with him.
Tell me how there are no allergy sufferers there.
Right.
I want to hear all about that life.
Just a homeless and mental health crisis
Just
up
gotta
there.
fight your way home every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
By some bum with poop on him.
Here we go.
Just got
Here
out
we
of the
go.
porta
It's
potty.
inevitable.
Jeez.
We talk poop every
It is the
time.
end of this episode, roughly.
It's like
Yeah.
a gravitational pull.
sorry, porta
back to
potties. Porta
poop.
potties.
Back to poop.
All right.
Poo poo.
Well, I think I'm about
So we
Tapped
got
out.
big stuff coming up.
We do.
Basically, is what
We
we're
do.
trying to get at.
We're
Holidays
working
are coming
away
up,
here.
and we're going to do holiday things.
Yep, we're working away at
Let's
producing a cool show and a cool next year.
and cool costumes for the
Yeah.
Halloween on the Square.
And thanks everybody for listening. Please keep the feedback
Yeah,
coming.
more feedback, man. If we could ask for anything, just tell us what you think.
And
Do
if
you
we're
love it or
terrible,
hate it?
then tell us we're terrible.
Well, don't tell me it'll hurt my feelings. Say it in a nice way.
Yeah, be nice about it.
Could you be better?
Yeah.
Because that'd be good if you could.
Could I get some Dallas,
There you go.
please?